I'm Mark, and this is the Davis Farmstead. We're a small farm in southeast Tennessee, and we grow a lot of our own food, and what we don't process or eat for ourselves, we take to the farmer's market on Saturday. We appreciate you stopping by. We post videos 3 times a week, Monday, Wednesday, and Friday. And if you like us, you can give us a little subscribe at the end of the video. There'll be a little circle down here somewhere that you can hit. It don't cost you anything to subscribe. We appreciate it. Give us a thumbs up. If you got questions, comments, you can leave a comment in the bottom, or you can send me an email, and we pretty much answer, well, we have answered every comment and every email, so just feel free to, if you have anything you need to know. We're going to, today's video is about, let me back up. We're kind of at the halfway point of production. It's a couple days after 4th of July, and we're going to kind of talk about some of our failures this year and what we're going to do different. But we're going to start here with the thunder, and I don't know if you can hear it on the thing. But strawberries, this will be our last year growing strawberries. We had 2 bad years in a row. Just the beetles have come through and eat all the leaves off, but we didn't get any kind of production out of it. We got maybe 8 quarts, which is not very much at all. And you know, a little backstory: we lost our supplier, he died, so we don't have a real good place to get them anymore. And the ones we got this year, I mean, they look good, but they just didn't produce. So we're gonna get out of the strawberry business and focus on something else. We're talking about either putting thornless blackberries, or we might put cantaloupes all back in here next year. That's another thing I talk about. But we'll do something different, and you know, that's the way it goes sometimes. But let's go to the next one. The next little failure, and it's just kind of a halfway failure. I'm gonna talk all on it, but my cantaloupes. Let the weeds get ahead of me. You can see all this right here. The cantaloupes are over there on the plastic, but this outside I can't weed because I let the cantaloupes grow too much, and they get over in here. So if I run my mower or my weed eater or anything down through here, it kills the vines. So my plan was to put wood chips down through the middle and on the ends, but you know, I got behind as usual and I didn't get to it. So next year we're going to do kind of like we did a watermelon, except in a bigger scale on our cantaloupes. But I'm real happy with the variety we chose this year. I mean, I've got a ton of fruit in there, and matter of fact, I already picked one yesterday, and so it's going to be quite a few cantaloupe. But it's a Thunderstruck's variety, and it turns a color when it's ripe, so you don't have to kind of guess at it. Like last year, I waited too late to harvest, and some of them went bad. But I'm real happy with the fruit set and the variety so far. But that's one thing we're going to work on next year. Next little major thing that we're going to change next year is this year we planted too many varieties of beans, and it's just me and my wife picking, and it's hard to pick these double rows with 3 different varieties. So we're probably going to eliminate one of them. We're talking about it. We'll decide for sure later on. Keep on picking this year. It's just a good picking. So that's one thing we're going to change next year. My next little minor mistake we made was, of course, we well documented that we let our tomato plants get frostbite a little bit, and I think that's put us back about 2 weeks. Looking at last year when they ripened, it was about 2 weeks. It was a week before July 4th. So, and now they're just now starting to pop. Matter of fact, I see a bunch of them I picked in a few minutes, but that's just a little minor mistake we made, and we'll learn from it. So we'll try not to let that happen again. The next little mistake I made, I let somebody talk me into growing these heirloom paste tomatoes. I don't grow very many heirlooms around here anymore because they're hard to grow for us. I don't know why. I guess they're hard for anybody, but when you grow a lot of them, they're hard to do. I probably only got like maybe 8. Not counting these, maybe 8 heirloom plants. But I wish I'd just grow the hybrid. That's what I'm gonna do next year in the paste tomatoes, because we like to have them to can, and they're real good to can. So, but I'm not gonna let anybody talk me into something I know better next year. Next thing I did wrong was on this broccoli and Chinese cabbage. I started to seed, I think, early enough, but the seed tray I was using, I think, was too shallow, so the plants only got this big, and they sit there for months and months and months, and I never did anything. I thought I was going to throw them out. My wife said, I'll just plant them and try them. So we planted them, and they started growing pretty good, but I think I got them in the ground too late. And we had, of course, we had that 100 degrees, and we've had 4 weeks of no rain. So I don't know if it's a combination of one or the other, but I learned not to use those little shallow seed starting trays anymore. I also messed up on my corn. I think I got in the ground about 3 weeks too late. I should have put it in earlier, but we got so busy, you know how it is. But I don't know if it's going to come on now or not. We was going to grow more here. Of course, we decided not to since it got so dry. But that's just a little mistake. And I'm not a very good corn grower anyway. I've never been I think 1 year, and since 1996, I've had one good year of corn. But well, I made a little pun there, didn't I? One good year of corn. One good year of corn. But so I don't know. I'm gonna keep trying at it. The seed's getting expensive, but I'm gonna keep trying. I'm gonna figure it out. Probably need to read some up on it. I guess my point of this video is, you know, I've been doing this a long time, and of course I like to try new things. We grow this. First time I ever growed okra in the plastic, and it seems to be doing great. But you know, even I can make some boneheaded mistakes and listen to the wrong people. But you know, we keep going. It don't really matter in the end, as long as you're happy and keeps going. But I guess that's my message. You know, we make mistakes, but we just move on. Is I guess my message. Move on. But hope you liked the video, and we'll be at the farmers market Saturday morning. Looks like we might have a lot of good stuff. Remember to support your local farmer and give us a thumbs up, subscribe, and we'll see you back here at the farm.